Hello and welcome to part 3 of the Battle of Thermopylae. We are using the Commands and Colors Ancient system to play this battle out. We have reached a kind of critical point in the battle, I think. The Greeks, led by the Spartans, Leonidas, has gained 7 victory banners against the Persians 1. Sorry about the mess here, but here's the banners. And well, basically it's hard to see how the Persians can, work their way into the battle and to the scoreboard again, so to speak. But well, they have 2 trumps still that they could use, as I see it. First of all, they have the task force up here that could, if they would get the leadership card, they could appear here and attack the Greeks in the rear. That could maybe give them a few victory banners if they're lucky. The other, maybe more important right now, as I see it, trump card is their cavalry. They have 2 cavalry forces ready to strike. They could do some damage if the right cards are obtained by the Persians. I mean, they have these heavy chariots led by Xerxes himself, so they could be really hard. I think they actually use 4 dice in battle. We also have these heavy cavalry back here. We have a medium with a leader, and up here we have this strike force of 3 cavalries. Okay, 2 of them are light, not that much of a strike force, but I mean they are pretty good in riding around the flanks of the enemy and blocking retreat paths and so forth. And also they have this ranged capability. And we have yet another medium also here. So, well, even though it looks pretty bad, there's a slight chance they can bring up some victory banners if they get the right card. So let's take a look what they have here. Okay, first strike. This is of course good, and they have 2 on the right, which is not that awesome because that cannot activate any of these cavalry units I was talking about. But as we used to, we put the first strike here in wait, so when the Greeks attack, we'll check if we activate that card for each attack. We will roll a die. If we get the color symbol, blue, green or red, then we will play the card, otherwise don't. So what we will do now is to immediately draw another card and see what they get. So we have a coordinated attack. Not the perfect card either, but I think that will do for now. So that's the one we will play. I need to check the stats of that chariot. Come on. Okay, so they can move 2 hexes, attack with 4 dice, they can ignore 1 sword hit, they may evade against foot and elephants, advance and may battle. So they, even though they would be alone, they could battle. I mean, by alone I mean without a leader. Now they have a leader, so they can do this momentum. Advance, they retreat 2, and 1 more if attacked by elephant or camel. Okay, so and the heavy cavalry, quick look again, they battle with 4 dice, that's good, and they move 2 hexes also. Okay. So, should we go for a chariot attack here? Or the heavy cavalry charge? I think I go for the heavy cavalry charge now because, you know, these are only 2 block units, so they are pretty. I mean, if they get stuck in close combat, they are pretty quickly worn out. So I will, on this flank, I will activate bow units, hoping to fire these guys away, and I activate the heavy cavalry there. And on this flank, well, I don't know, maybe I just retreat with those guys and fire away. Yeah, I think so. So these guys will actually stay put. They will concentrate their fire there and to get 2 dice, so they don't want to move. These guys want to move away now, so, and they also want to move away from the hopefully upcoming cavalry attack, so they go back there. They can still fire with 1 die. And for the cavalry attack, I think I put it here, because if I miss with the bows, I can do the attack here and then do a bonus attack. A bit desperate, but this is the kind of the last chance we got here. And remember this, so we can eventually get the first strike if they will battle at me then. So that was that. And we have moved, so let's do the battle then. So we can start here. So it's 1 die against that hoplite unit there. We're looking for blue. Nope. So the retreating fire here was not successful. Then we have these guys. They will try to fire away. Get those guys eliminated. It's 2 dice because they didn't move, and we are looking for a blue again. We didn't get that 2-leader symbol, so those arrows got wasted. Then we have the last but most important attack. We attack that lone unit. We have 4 dice. It's heavy cavalry. This really should do it. Yeah, we got 2 hits actually, so that's eliminated. We get the second banner for the Persians. And we can momentum advance here. We can even go 1 more step if we want to. And well, do we? We could go here, block the retreat path of that unit and attack it. Even though they can ignore 2 flags. But who knows, I could roll a lot of flags, right? So I do it. I'll go there and do another attack. With this in mind, I dare to do it. Okay, so we got 0 hits, which was really bad, of course. And thing is that they may now fight back. And they got 1 hit and 1 flag, which we need to take. So 1 of the heavies gone, and we need to retreat 2 hexes back there. Okay, that was the coordinate attack. Even though we got 1 banner, still not too happy with result of that. I was hoping that heavies could do more damage. New card, and let's see what the Greeks can do then. Okay, heavies, we don't have any heavies, so that would be one unit of my choice. Then we have the lights, and we have 4 units in this sector, which is not that interesting right now. So maybe we just should go with this one. Not too good of a hand here. Maybe we should play this anyway and activate 2 units. Okay, let's play this. I have a plan for this. So I will actually activate all my units here. And what I want to do is actually to move up the auxiliaries, they're done. Move back these hoplites to the camp to get the even better protection in the camp. These hoplites will move up, challenge those bowmen that will of course evade. I will move up my slingers 2 hexes and may still battle. So yeah, let's start with these guys, and I want to evade, so I won't even roll for this card of course, because I want to get away with those guys. They roll 4 dice and greens hit. No hits, so that was a successful evade by the bowman. Then we have these guys, and they can roll 1 die in attack. They will roll it against that heavy cavalry. They're trying to disturb the horses with some stones. Nothing. So that was that. 4 units there. We did some reorganization here. Yeah, not a too exciting of a turn, I guess. So let's see what the Persians can counter with. 4 in the center. This is kind of what we have been looking for. So I will play that card. And I will activate the heavies. It's time for the chariot attack, and we have some medium cavalry as well. And let's see. I will try to strike hard on those guys now. That's the plan. Get them out of the way. So the heavies will go here. Chariot scoop will go here, and the mediums will go there. They have another target if needed. So this is yeah, I'm taking a big risk, but it could prove fruitful if I roll the correct dice. So we start with a chariot attack. So we get 4 dice against that hoplite group there with the leader. And we have an own leader with us, so but I don't know, it's something with these dice now. No hits, 2 flags. We can ignore 1 flag for the leader and 1 other for being supported. So no hits at all. It's a bit weird, actually. Okay, so the hoplites tight behind the shield wall, do a spear counterattack, and this is a miss because chariots can ignore 1 sword symbol, and that was lucky for them because we had another hit here. So one of the chariots are gone. We got the flag that we could take. First of all, we need to see if Xerxes did survive this. barely, I'd say. So I can take that flag or leave it. I think I'll take the flag, because in that way I cannot be hit again by the enemy. So I go there, and by that I cannot be hit by the enemy, as I said, and I can do another charge if I want to. Okay, so next up will be, but this is already a bit lame because I didn't hit with anything. But let's continue with the plan anyway. So the heavies, we do attack on those guys too. That's 4 dice. And this time we got 1 hit. Only, I'd say. But let's check for the leader. Nope. So Hoplite strike back again. And this time it's another hit on the heavy cavalry here. They're going down in a big rate here now, not good. And we still have the medium cavalry that was supposed to do the final mopping up here, but they have a big task in having 3 hoplite blocks to fight with 3 dice. Not easy, but they have a leader with them, so a lucky strike could actually eliminate those guys. Well, it wasn't too far away. We got 2 hits. Actually, that medium cavalry did the best job here by taking out 2 of these. And of course we also check the fate of the leader again. He survived, and by that he can fight back. And he did actually wipe out these mediums. Oh my, oh my. So that's the 8th victory banner for the Spartans. And we need to check the leader loss check. And of course the Greeks have they are battling under a lucky star now. They hit the leader, who is eliminated, and got their 9th victory banner. Oh my. I think this will end now, because now I'm in a position to close this guy in and just eliminate it, even though we have this guy. Let's see. Okay, that was the Persian turn. Are they happy? No, I think Xerxes is not too happy with the progress of this battle. Of course, in reality they probably have more troops back here. They can just send in another wave of troops, and would the Greeks be able to hold a line? I don't know. Okay, and this is exactly the card we needed to execute the plan of closing the retreat path of that heavy cavalry. So we will play the 3 in the center. Oh, sorry, these guys need to evade first of all. No, sorry. Sorry about that. I was confused by that leader loss there. He did become a casualty, so there's no evasion happening. Sorry. Let's continue. 3 in the center for the Greeks. And that should not be too difficult. We take these guys, and these guys. So we move here and we move here. And then we battle. And to avoid, any battle backs that could open up a retreat path, we start with these units attacking there. That's 4 dice. But before that, we'll check if that heavy cavalry is playing out his first strike. Of course, logical would be to do that, but I will go with the strict rules on rolling a die for it. So he didn't do that. meaning we get to hit with the hoplites, and we got 2 hits and also a flag, so that's enough to eliminate these guys. And here it is, the 10th victory banner for the Greeks. So it's 10-2 actually. A crushing victory for the Greeks. And the Persians were unable to launch their surprise attack in the rear. They were unable to commit their cavalry reserves from the flank. Xerxes did an attack, chariot charge, but resulted in nothing. And I got the feeling that throughout the game I rolled pretty bad for the Persians, because I can't blame the card hand, because the Greeks had more or less a bad hand too, with these lots of, I mean, they had 3 of these light unit activation cards at one time. They don't have that many lights, so they were kind of restricted also in what they could play. But I think they were a bit more lucky with the die rolls, to be honest. And also maybe more efficient troops, of course. I mean, we had hoplites against auxiliary in the beginning here and so forth. And we had that cavalry mounted unit. I mean, this card was really good for the Greeks. They could activate 6 hoplite units with this, and that was I mean that's really efficient. All right, so by that we have reached the end of this battle. I hope you enjoyed it though as much as I did, even though it was a bit of an uneven fight, but I still had the feeling that there was a slight chance to do something, either with the cavalry or that surprise attack units here. But no, it didn't happen this time. Maybe next time. So, again, thank you for watching, and I hope you will tune in again. Bye bye.